Hello, my name is Oliver. Most people call me the coach. Today I got with me. Now, you might have seen her in one of my videos before, but I brought her back for a number of reasons because she's going to talk more about her real estate journey and how she's been helping people in the Douglasville, in the Villa Rica, in the Paulding area on the Hiram side. We call that the West Side. So we got no one other than us, but the one and only Sonya Roasted. How you doing, Sonya?
I'm wonderful. Thank you very much. How are you guys doing out there?
I'm assuming they're doing pretty good. The last time we started talking about spiritual principles.
Right.
And I wanted to bring you back because some of the things that you talked about before really resonated with my audience. So today I want to talk about this journey. You were sharing with me that you had a client. Now, Sonya's a real estate agent slash entrepreneur slash she's everywhere. So if you've ever met her, you know what she stands for, God and real estate. And today she's going to share a story with us. Do you mind?
I do not mind.
Now, I want to talk about that one story. I know you tell a lot of stories. I want to talk about that one, about that client that kept getting denied. Could you share, please?
Yes, I can. I had my buyer, Mr. and Mrs. Buyer. I met them one Saturday, probably April the 3rd, and we looked at several houses. We found this one perfect house for the family, and they loved the house, fell in love with it.
What type of house was it?
It was a 5-bedroom, 3-bath home. It was in South Fulton.
What was the price point? I hate to.
It's okay. The price point was at $370.
Oh, that's nice. 5-bedroom for $370?
Yes, nice.
Fulton County?
Fulton County.
You mean $370,000?
$370,000.
So you can find these affordable houses for folks. All they got to do is reach out to you.
Just reach out to
Oh, my goodness. Go ahead, finish telling the story.
But anyway, we found this house for this buyer, and we found out later on, as we put in the offer, we found out our offer was denied originally because the home had recently went under contract like earlier that day. So I told my buyers, I said, look, if this home is for you, you will get it. It will come back to you. Long story short, we went to another new construction, D.R. Horton, and then they found a home, but then they were denied. They were denied.
Hold on.
Yes, they were.
Well, I know they was denied, but real quick, I'm going to segue here. That was the home for them.
That first home that we found, they loved.
So how did they take it? Was they devastated?
They were devastated. The wife was hurt. She was teary-eyed. The husband was upset because he wanted a home for his wife and his children.
Now, I know a lot of y'all out there, when you have that thing that's like gleaming in your eyes and you want to see it and it doesn't come to pass, you kind of like give up. But this story is about, not better than the engine that could, this story goes on a little deeper. So from there, you took them to a lender of some sort or to a new construction?
I took them to, they had the first lender. Okay, then I took them to new construction, and that new construction, D.R. Horton lender, DHI, denied them for the loan. Their first lender denied them. Then I went and took them to a personal lender that I normally use and have been using him for years. He denied them. So we just decided, okay, we're going to wait. We're going to revamp. About 2 days later, the Spirit told me to go to the lender that I normally use.
Don't give that name.
And I won't give their name.
All right, cool. That's a person that's in your repertoire.
Yeah, the person in my repertoire called him on the phone, and I asked him, do you think you can help this person? He said, sure, have him to call me. I connected those two together, the buyer and the lender. And long story short, the lender approved them after the fourth time was approved. How about the next day? The listing agent for the home that they fell in love with, yes, the listing agent for the home that they fell in love with told them that the buyer terminated and fell out and was not able to get that home. So I called my guy and said, look, let me ask you this question. Would you still like to get that home? And he said, yes. I said, hold up. Don't share it with your wife yet. Let me do some things first and we'll follow through. Long story short, we got that home and closed on it on April the 26th of 2024.
Oh, slow down. You mean tell me you started April 3rd?
Yep.
Got denied.
Yes.
Got approved and still got closed in the same month?
In the same month. Yes,
that's less than 30 days.
It's less than 30 days.
So what do you attribute all of that to?
I attribute it to listening for the voice of God, really. That's what I attribute it to. And that's what I did. and we were able to get that home, because I am such the believer that whatever God tells me, I'm going to be obedient to this.
Now, there's a lot of folks out there that have belief and they have faith. And I've been knowing you for a number of years, and I think you walk by faith. If I run into you at a grocery store, or I run into you on the street, you always giving thanks. So maybe this podcast is for those who have a deep-rooted belief in spirituality, and that they've been finding themselves wanting to purchase or sell a house and keep coming into roadblocks. And every time you see a roadblock, it seems to be that you got this frequency that allows folks to get on a sheet of music of belief and hard work. Do hard work come with this aspect of belief?
Yes, it does.
So what would you attribute to the aspect of hard work? Do you stop at the first no?
Oh, I never stop at the first note, ever.
So what do you do?
I continue to move forward and do the things that I need to do as a realtor to be able to help my people who I believe that deserved it. I believe that this couple deserved this home. They had everything in order, everything, and they were denied 3 times. But I went back and I tried for the last time, and it was so.
You know what? I love this story because it's recent, 2024, even though it's going to be template forever. But the aspect of you not giving up on the family, and sometimes the family that you're servicing may give up on themselves.
Absolutely.
But somehow, some way, spiritually, you knew that something wasn't adding up, and if you would dig just a little deeper and go a little further, this dream could be a reality. Is it important for your customers to work with you while you're doing this as well?
Absolutely.
How so?
It is very important. And I need sometimes for them to be on board, because I'm a believer and I can say, hold up, just 1 minute. I believe this is your home. And I normally pray over every single home that I go into first and foremost. And that's what I do.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard a lot. Now, so if you're struggling with an area of purchasing a home, and it seems like you have faith, but you got a little unbelief in there, and maybe what's missing is the combination of your faith and Sonya's work ethic and her belief in God collectively can get you into your house, because this is tough times.
Tough times.
And in tough times, just throwing it out there sometimes doesn't do it. But throwing it out there with a person that will believe with you, if you're willing to believe that it's possible, will make the difference. Sonya, you want to leave them any other tips or information before we leave, like how to contact you, where to reach out to you? Why don't you tell us how to do that?
Yes, please contact me, Sonya Rosser with Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate Metro Brokers. I am part of the John Baker team as well as a Dave Ramsey specialist. And just reach out, 770-652-8594 or Sonya _ the Realizer. That's my Instagram, because I help people to realize the dream of home ownership.
So they're free to DM you.
They are absolutely free to DM me.
Thank you so very much for sharing your story and that journey. And that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. Again, my name is Oliver. They call me the coach. And Sonya Rosser, shout out to you and your customers. Congratulations.
Thank you.